There we go. We are live. We are on.
Hello.
Rock Sports. Aaron Hilson, Danny Canada, also third member of our crew, Taylor Thompson. Joining here, Eagle Point High School, Willamette, ranked 21st in OSAA. Taking on Eagle Point, ranked number 6. This is the first of two. We're in a doubleheader. Thank you for joining us. All of you Willamette supporters as well. We have the runner still on first. We have one down. They got her out. Trying to go for second. We got two down. And we will hear from the coaches here in just a minute as we get going here. If my pen would work. Danny, how are you doing today?
Well, I don't have a working pen either, so that's all right. It looks like Willamette
That's
going
gone.
over the fence. How about that? Willamette first on the board with a single homer. Gotta love that.
So, solo home run. We'll get the names for you here shortly. 1-0 here in the top of the first.
That was number 7, Road.
Yeah, pen not working too great right now.
That was Shaylin Road with the single. The third one in the lineup.
So Jocelyn Rush led off for the Wolverines. Infield single. She was the one picked off at second. Reagan Obie. Reagan Obie grounded it out. And then, as you mentioned, Shaylin Road. Solo home run. How did she crush that? It was almost no doubt.
Oh, yeah. There's a little berm that's on the other side of the fence, and it landed up and over that. This one goes foul. That was a nice hit.
Kelly Olson at the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside for a ball.
3-1. That's for strike, full count now. Again, this is the first of 2 for doubleheader. We're only covering the first one. That one hit well, but should be caught. And it is for out number 3. Olson flies out. But Road with the homer. 1-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Eagle Point. Good offense. We'll see what they can do. You're watching TimRockSports.net.
From the moment you enter the court. We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official when I was a senior in high school, 17 years old. I think it's the best decision I've made. You could play, and you could make extra money on the weekends on the side, and why not?
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just a game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and young athletes who can translate those skills to officiating.
So much of officiating is not necessarily what you do on the court. It's how you conduct business off the court as well. Being an official, sure, it's not easy.
And if it wasn't for those difficulties, I don't think I would be where I'm at, because it helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but The rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Welcome back here as we now head to the bottom of the first. Emily Nielsen.
She related?
This is Nielsen.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry,
Danish.
Erin
It's
Nielsen.
Danish. I mean, come on. Danny, where have you been, man?
I haven't eaten Danishes.
You should.
I have
should.
been a lot. It's not good.
Interesting.
My wife works
It
at
is
a
good.
bakery. She
And
brings
my
it home all the
fingerprints do not match. Yours
No.
goes dark very quickly.
time. Yeah, well, it's a safe power. I'm Earth Day yesterday, you know. Nice bunt to start it off with Emily.
And that's out number one. We will hear from both coaches. Both coaches.
Both corner coaches.
In the second inning. We'll just get to the first here.
With the corner coach.
Number 4 now, Jocelyn Hannon. Not related, just in case you were wondering.
Oh, nice one. Right over the pitcher's glove.
Right up the middle.
Taking a swing on the first pitch. Always gutsy. You never know what they're going to throw at you, but that was a nice hit right over the pitcher's glove there.
Hannon safe at first. Sydney Bora now up to the plate. Haley Walden on deck. Oh, foul back and hit everybody's hats. Well, except for Boren, didn't hit Boren's helmet.
Yeah, kind of pinballed around there off the ump, off the catcher, right towards us. Good thing we have a nice big fence here. Sorry, all you viewers at home watching through the fence. This is the only place we could set up for you today. Another nice hit down the middle.
And over ahead. So Rush trying to collect that. And she comes all the way home from first. Hannon, Eagle Point on the board.
Nice stand-up triple there. Easy running into third when someone else heading home.
It's an RBI triple for Boren. Walden now up.
Great opportunity for the Eagles to get some more points here. Running just 30 feet away.
That one is gone. No doubt about that one. First pitch, 2-run shot from Walden.
It's going to be a slugfest today. I didn't know we were covering the home run derby, Aaron. Did you?
No, I did not.
How about that?
But I guess we are. But this offense for Eagle Point, something that we'll get to in the top of the second. I mean, it's something that, as far as coach's corner, I know. But this team, even in their losses, has given up a lot of runs, but also scored a lot of runs. You see here, Eagle Point, they've put up 25 on North Bend. 25-2 earlier in the season. And that's bobbled, and they're counting that fair.
Yeah.
Mullen safe at first.
Yeah, it was in place. She tried to catch it right. Bobble hit the ground. That's why you got to keep running to first.
That will count as an error. That was only a 2-run home run, correct?
Yeah.
They have it at 4-1. Is it not 3-1? Your screen went dark again, Danny. Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's Jovi Marshall. Pops that up. And this time is caught by Rush.
That was kind of a high pitch coming through, but she swung at it.
That's 2 down. Mullen will stay at first. So now we got Kira Smith.
Throw to first is not held on to, overthrown, and so runner advances to second.
Yep, Mullen now at second. No balls, one strike. Kira Smith. That could be caught. And it is caught. Out number 3. Up before Eagle Point. Puts up a few. Way to the top of the second. Be right back.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
We are back. Danny's already singing. I think we caught that.
Yeah. Did you catch that? Jump on it. Jump on it. I got songs in my head. I was listening to the new Harry Styles song on the way here. It's got a very 80s tune, very 80s vibe to it. It's kind of cool. I seen a mashup with that song and an 80s song. Aha.
You going to sing it?
Nope.
Why not?
Because I don't know all the words yet. It's a new Harry Styles. It's pretty groovy. Do you know what I'm talking about? Are you familiar with the song?
No.
No? As it was?
Not yet.
Well, just tune into any top 40 station. You'll probably hear it within the hour. It's kind of the way they roll. They got a high turnover with their songs. Top of the second, ball 1 outside.
Just want to get the first names here. Alina Evans. We're going to play Coach's Corner. Let's do it. Right? Yeah? Okay.
Oh!
That one right up the middle. So Evans with a single on first. Now Smith up. So our very own Taylor Thompson, who spoke with both the coaches for us, Jessica Ireland for Willamette. Go ahead and hear from her now.
I'd say you're just finding comfort with each other. A little bit of a slow start.
Willamette head coach Jessica Ireland. Starting the season, you lost the first 4 games, but now you're on a 5-game winning streak. What happened in these games, and how would you explain the switch in performance?
I'd say you're just finding comfort with each other. A little bit of a slow start. We had several girls playing basketball, which they had to get in the swing of things. We're all meshing. We all got it going on right now.
Awesome, great. And what do you focus on to keep the streak going?
We focus on staying where we are and only going up from there. So keeping each other up, teamwork, support, and just staying through the full 7 innings. Thank you.
Okay, so as you heard, yeah, the first 4 games they lost. They've won 5 in a row, looking to get their 6. They're down 3-1. But as we kind of was thinking about looking at that, going, okay, so she's playing basketball. A lot of the girls coming back from different sports. Little explanation there, at least. Yeah, losing 4 in a row. We're winning 5 in a row now.
Strike 3 called there.
Teams meshing well now.
5 and 4, ranked 21st in the state.
Yeah, and sometimes that can take a minute. That can take a couple games, especially if you're coming out of some other sports, just to kind of flip it over, get your head into, the different games, switch things over. Plus, this time of year, got a lot of end-of-school activities that are going on, too, right? There's dances and prom coming up if you're graduating. So, look forward to college. I'm sure some of the seniors are thinking about that.
I mean, just in high school, yeah. I mean, you got so many distractions, and you're still learning and growing and all that. But then you're like, okay, you got to focus on a sport and just every at bat.
And just a clarification too, during that pickle, it looked like one of the Eagle Point players was called for interference, and that's why, although she looked like she was out, was able to take back to first base. And now out there on second, looking to take another one.
And it is. So it is Evans still on base. It was Smith who was out. And it is Gavica up now. That one fouled off. And that's Nielsen behind the plate. It's off of her face mask. 2-1. That one hit in there, and that's lined out. Evans stays on second, but there's 2 down now. And it is Jaden Ireland. Is there a connection to that, to Coach Ireland, maybe?
Yes, it might be.
Well, nepotism.
Nepotism. I'm sure she tried out and made it just like everybody else. She's a freshman. There are 6 freshmen actually on this Wolverines team. Delaney Smith, Catherine Eads, Kimmy Smith,
up and over.
Kayla Morris, Jaden Ireland, and Isabel Smith. Jaden could be her niece. Could just be any other student. I don't know.
Could be. Ireland, popular name.
That one hit well. And against the fence, Evans comes around. That'll be a double for Ireland. And it's 3-2.
Yeah, just over the glove of the outfielder, but not over the fence. But some good hitting so far in this one, and we're only 1.5 innings in. I always love watching the girls hit for the fences.
And this could be a long game, not in the fact that it's anyone really killing the other. It just could be long because we have a lot of offense. Smack foul. This could be Tosher, her last name, or Toker. First name Asia, or Asia. One of the two, I'm guessing. She's got 2 strikes already in the hole. And that's a strikeout, the first. Willamette puts 1 across, reduces the gap to 1. It's 3-2, headed to the bottom of the second. You're watching SaberHeartSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Okay, got it.
But it's as it was, and it's
now Bruner now up for Eagle Point. So we head to the bottom of the second. We're going to hear from Eagle Point head coach John White now. Let's get to it.
Head coach for Eagle Point, John White. So it looks like you've been able to score a lot of runs in the past games, but you've also given up quite a few runs. Do you think that was a pitching or defensive?
Typically it's been defensive. Been giving up walks from pitching, so it's been a combination of the two.
Perfect. And what's your focus on to win the game today?
Just basically playing good defense. I think that's if we play good defense, we should get through these.
Perfect.
So we go with scoring a lot of runs, giving up a lot of runs, defense. Talking about the defense, and then that's our focus. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But they have. I mean, they lost the game 16-14. You score 14 runs, you assume you're going to win the game.
Especially in softball, right? That's That's an
anomaly. She got hit. Bruner
right
taking
off
first.
the legs.
When you score 14 runs, you would hope you win the game.
That's a long game. 14 runs and 16 from the opposer. That takes some time to get around the bases.
Will that happen today?
Well, we're 2-3 right now on the John L. Scott scoreboard. So far, Eagle Point doing better than the Wolverines for defense.
We got Pogue up to bat now, batting ninth. The bunt. So Bruner advances to second on that sacrifice bunt. There's one down. We're now back to the top of the order with Nielsen. Again, no relation. Just making sure. You know, that's clear.
Make sure it's clear. What's your last name?
My last name?
No, like nationality. You said that one was
Swedish.
Okay,
There's
Swedish.
Danish.
Danish, gotcha.
Yes.
Are they rivals?
It's
The
more
Danish and
Norway.
Swedes?
It'd be Norway.
Norway.
There's
More.
jokes. You know, you remember the Polak jokes? How do you kill a Polak, or how do you? I mean,
okay.
The joke. I know. It's just.
It's like in Canada,
so.
we make fun of the people from Newfoundland. We call them Newfies. So like, we make jokes like there's Canadian American and a Newfie.
Yeah.
And the Newfie's always the butt of the joke.
Oh.
Even though they're still a Canadian.
It's just the dumb. You're an idiot. That's what like Swedish would do to Norway.
Yeah.
So like the Norman. Why did the Norman put water on his computer screen to surf the internet?
Yeah, I like that.
Like that's what the Swedes say about the Norwegians.
Okay, so
they don't really do it for the Danes though. I think it's Danes. They're kind of their own. They're connected with the bridge. I don't know.
So you don't mess with them? You don't want to burn bridges?
No. Because how do you get from Malmo to Copenhagen? I mean, I don't know. What would you do? I'm not swimming that way.
Take the ferry?
I don't. There's probably a ferry. 1-2.
Whew. That went over the head. And an easily advanced to third base.
So 2-2. Bruner now on third.
Only one out here, too. So Eagle Point, more opportunity to bump up their lead a little.
Or it'd be like only a Norman would put a screen door. A Norman would put a screen door on a submarine.
Well, you need to get
stuff
the air
like
in.
that. Oh, we got 3 strikes now. Strikeout. But it wasn't a strikeout. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Staying alive.
Another good song, speaking of music. Pretty decent complex we got here at Eagle Point. Baseball to our left. I think JV and varsity are both playing. Side by side, concrete structure. Pretty good. Another foul.
Yeah, they got like 3 diamonds just kind of like stuffed right in here in the back of the Eagle Point school property. It's kind of interesting.
Is that a certain cut when you have 3 diamonds together? Is that? I mean, no, it's princess cut. I mean, 3 diamonds. Is that anything?
Trio cut.
Sure.
The trio.
Sure.
Sounds like a sub. The cold cut trio. I can always bring everything around to food.
We can. I think both of us can. Still full count. Hannon being patient on deck. And that will be a strike looking. First strikeout for Gabica. Now Hannon single her first time up. Got 2 down. That might drop, and it does. Fairly.
Oh, out of second.
Safe at second.
Oh, safe at second. Just kidding.
Oh, Bruner comes home on that. Hannon safe at second. It's now Boren. She had an RBI triple in the first.
First pitch of ball coming in high.
Whew. That's quite the foul ball back. Right over the batting cages. Taylor, I know you've had breakfast. Danny, you've probably had something, I'm assuming, as well.
Definitely.
What'd you have?
Chocolate croissant and a cinnamon orange morning bun.
Oh, man. That was your breakfast.
Cinnamon sugar orange bun, yep. To wash it down, I also had a...
Slurpee.
No, Slurpee, almost. It was a lumberjack mocha from the Human Bean.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm buzzing. My fingertips are tingling. All the sugar running through my veins.
I don't doubt it.
It's a very pastry-filled, nice.
That one hit well right up the... Yep, that one's gone as well. 2-run home run by Boren.
Boren is not boring.
She's not.
2-run homer.
6-2 now, Eagles.
So far, not a problem with that offense.
Nope.
As long as they keep that defense going, they'll get themselves another W today. But it is a doubleheader, like you say. And we've had some strange flips with doubleheaders.
Yes.
So you never know.
Walden up now. She had a 2-run home run, just like Boren just did. Not just like, it was to left field. Excuse me.
But a 2-run homer nonetheless.
Yes. You would say none the less. Why not none the more? Is that possible?
Well, because there was no more.
None the more. That's it for a strike from Gabica.
Nice pitch, too. Just kind of floated low the whole way through. I'm sure batter thought it was going to drop down a little bit more, but it just stayed the course.
And outside for a ball. Looking back at Eagle Point's scores, mentioned the 25-2 win over North Bend in the 5th game. That one is fouling out of play. They lost 5-0 at South Medford just 2 days ago on Thursday. Prior to that, a doubleheader against Springfield, 15-0.
Wow.
Both of those games, 15-0. And then a 13-8 and a 16-14 win in North Bend. They're good on doubleheaders.
Walden taking another ball here, 2-2-2.
They scored 8 in the loss, 12 in the loss, 6 in the loss, 5. 13-1 against Ashland. There we go. That hard to win with the one run. And they got it to finally end the inning. But 3 more runs for Eagle Point. We head to the top of the third, 6-2. You're watching TableRockSports.net.
Gather and memories are made. Cap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Okay. Top of the third. It is Rush, the center fielder, up now. Infield single, her first time up.
Take strike one.
Taylor, we hear you got some blonde jokes. You want to share something? You want to share one? You are a blonde, so
I am a blonde.
all right, we could do that.
I love a good blonde joke.
All right, up
Oh,
the
wow.
middle, it was not in time, but a good defensive stop. Prevent at least her rounding that base. Let's hear one.
All right, a guy and his blonde girlfriend are driving down the road, and he asks her to stick her head out the window and make sure the blinker's working. So she rolls down the window, takes a peek, and she goes, "Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not. Now it is. Now it's not."
Nice. I like that one.
That's a quick, short one.
Booster vision works. That's good. It's got that going for it. The Rush heads to second. It's 2 balls, no strikes to Obi. Grounded out her first time up. Showing bunt, went over. 3 balls. That'll be a walk, 4-ball walk. Obi on first. Nobody out, first and second for the Wolverines. And Rhodes, solo home run, her first time up. Right up the middle for strike one. Allen catches on the outside a little.
Watch for another real outside pitch here, see if you can get her swinging.
2 strikes to Road. That one outside, a little high.
Yeah.
1-2.
If that might have been a bit lower, that would have been the perfect pitch, probably to get her swing on something she couldn't reach. Get her on strike 3 there.
So we're going to space out these jokes just for every inning, just kind of, or get a barrage. Just go for it. Hopped up, and that's the score for us. Almost.
Just held my breath.
Well, I thought it was going to go over the fence,
so
so
slow.
I could come right back down.
Boom.
Yeah.
Got it.
That was up, and it looked like it was maybe going to make it over.
I need to get my glove. I think I need to get my glove. So 1-2. Still. Nobody out. That's foul and not caught. Close. I'm sure we all know that, right? With the blonde that was fired from the M&M factory because she's trying to alphabetize them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes M's, sometimes W's.
Yeah.
They would
Confused.
always get tossed in the
I don't know which
quality
one
control.
What goes? Yeah.
No good.
Yeah. That one in the gap. And we got bases loaded now. And nobody out.
First time bases loaded today. Yeah, with nobody out. Wolverines could make a run.
Olsen flied out. First time up. That's it for strike 1. Smith. Ain't quite the pickle herself here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And it does over a glove. Second coming home. And Obi's in safely. It's 2 runs. Nobody out. Second and third. It's 6-4 now.
So far, this has been a good game. Some homers, some bases loaded, hit by pitch already. Lots of action, a lot of points on the board. Yeah, it's been a fun game on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's perfect out here, wouldn't you say, Taylor?
Beautiful weather.
Beautiful.
Does
There we
not
go.
get any better than this.
Unless,
Just
of course,
the glares for both of you. The grins, the grins. you
Unless,
know,
of course, this isn't your idea of perfect.
Because people's idea of perfect is different. That's an opinion.
An idea.
The perfect car? What's the perfect car? You think all three of us would agree on the perfect car?
Oh, I don't know, but I saw a brand new plaid Tesla the other day. Oh my gosh!
A plaid Tesla?
Plaid.
Plaid
Yeah.
on the outside.
No. That's just the model, right? They
Oh,
have like
okay.
a Tesla X, or they have whatever. So it's called the plaid.
Okay.
It does 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds.
What?
Yeah, it's 100 horsepower, 3-engine, all-wheel drive. The thing was, woo!
Right up the middle. And they hold her at third, first and third, but it's 6-5 now.
A lot of great hits going right up the middle. These pitchers got to watch it. They're coming right at him today. Obviously, it's not on purpose, but pitchers having some opportunities to make some plays, and that's just so hard to react to. It's so fast.
She almost hit her teammate Olsen at second. Smith now.
The coolest thing about the car, the steering wheel wasn't a full wheel. It was like a console from a video game.
Like the half, like nothing on top or the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Dude, it was so cool. The phone is your key to get in and out of the car, and then you just place it in this little center console, and it charges when it's sitting in there. It was so, like, cars, there's dials, there's buttons, there's things there was nothing in there. It was just clean. The whole, I was like,
No,
is
I've been in a Tesla
this?
once. I was working at Butler. I was in a Tesla once, and it was a card. It was like a credit card that offered gloves. Will be safe, but also come home around. Ties it up. Olsen rounds third.
Man, we got a game today. And we got a little meeting on the mound here.
6-6.
It's making me want to grab my bat out of my car right now. Go hit some balls.
Yeah. Looks fun. Hey, let me ask you what's on break. When they're up at the bat, and I'm watching some of the girls on the on-deck circle here, when they're doing a swing, it's like they kind of stop at a spot and then they follow through. Why do they do that? What's up with that? I've always
That
kind of
little pause.
Yeah, they swing through, stop, and then they Paul, do you know, is there any particular reason why?
We used to do that a lot before the games. In a circle, we'd all take turns playing each part of the swing. Form?
Just for
Just
form?
making sure you're keeping your contact, eye on the ball.
Yeah, because that seems to be about where they stop. It's kind of like where you would
Yep.
almost have contact with the pitch.
Yep.
Interesting.
But then you lose that momentum.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't
If you're
swing
doing
like
a pause,
that. They wouldn't swing
right?
like that for real.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Like practice swings.
Yeah.
Got it. I was thinking you meant like when they're at bat. I'm
No,
going,
no, no.
oh, yeah. Here we go. That's
Just
close.
tap it.
There we go. And I'll follow through. That makes more sense.
Pop
Smith
out
grounds
there.
out.
Yeah, shortstop.
First out. Evans stays on second. We got Gabica now, pitcher. Six, top of the third. Little roller. She's out of first. Evans, third, gets back in time. We got 2 down. Evans on third. And Ireland, RBI double her first time up. Swung at that in the dirt. Inside, 1-1. I'll tip. Strike 2. Backs really going low on those. Another inside pitch. 2-2. Snagged it right on that hop. Out at first. But not before Willamette puts 4 across, ties it up at 6. We head to the bottom of the third. Be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
blew it back. Cameras and stuff started getting wet for a second. People had to come and help us. It was crazy.
So Mullen, single her first time up. 1 for 1. Takes that for ball 1. Outside, well outside. That is fair.
Nice hit.
Mullen heads into second, stand-up double.
That was one of those beauty hits. Like I tell you, they just right around the third baseline and just stay fair just enough. That one was tracked down pretty good by Wolverine defense out there. If that one was off the ground a little bit more, that could have been in the park homer. Maybe not.
It would take a lot for sure. Popped up. Caught it second. Marshall grounds out. Smith, the pitcher, now up. Flat out her first time up. Inside, ball 1. Little dribbler right to first. Ireland tags her out. Or forces her out at first. Tags the base. 2 down. Bruner hit by a pitch at her first at bat.
Yeah, right off her thigh last time, too. She got an interesting stance. She holds the bat kind of like right up, way out in front of her. Like,
looks like she's got the open stance. Or not. No.
Yeah, very crowding the plate right over top of it.
1-1 now.
Yeah, interesting stance, interesting position. Oh, by the way, I was watching Seinfeld before I came out here today.
Of course.
Of course I was. It was the understudy episode with Bette Midler when they're playing softball.
Okay.
It's the Improv versus the Rochelle theater group. Bette Midler makes a guest appearance.
And a little miscommunication there.
Right.
But it's caught. The first half inning where no one scored. Still 6-6. We'll head to the top of the 4th. You're watching SaveRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
The person at the store.
I say that.
Huh?
I say that.
You do? You say how we're doing?
How we doing?
How we doing?
How we doing? How you going?
Because the person who asked it is not going to answer how they're doing. Do you know what I mean?
How we're doing?
Like someone who would say, do you know what I mean? You go to a store, something's like, hey, how we doing? That person is not going to answer how they're doing. They're asking the person that they just have come up to the counter how they are. That they're asking how they are, right? But they're like, how are we doing?
How we doing?
Someone asks you, you should say, I don't know, how are you doing? Just throw it right back at them.
I'll tell you how I'm doing, but then you got to respond. You got to tell me how you're doing. Because you asked how we're doing. Just something I noticed. I don't know. Good. How are you?
You could say back, how did you know I was multiple personality?
That's the fence. She's going for 3. She's in. And she's going for home. Oh, and they call her safe. If I can find the cursor in the sun. And it was too late. Too late. Of course. Couldn't find the cursor. Couldn't hit the replay button.
Gonna have a little meeting
so
here.
I didn't get that. That was close, Ireland. You're talking about the inside park home run. And they call her safe. It was more of a triple and then an air.
Yeah, nice triple right back at the fence.
This is now Obi. 0 for 1 with a walk. Didn't hear from you, Danny, though. Asking how we're doing. How are you?
How'd you know I was multiple personality?
We've been around a lot together.
How we doing?
I know you and you and you and you.
Oh, right off her shin.
Too late at first, goes past. She's going to go to second. And here we see the defensive issues Coach White was talking about, allowing these runs to happen and extra bases.
My kid works at Dutch, and she was saying today she had to go to work, and she was telling me which coworker she's working with. And, I get to work with my 2 favorite coworkers. And I said to her, I get to work with my 2 favorite coworkers every day as well. Me and myself and I. 3. Because I'm by myself all morning in the studio.
Yeah. As long as you don't argue with yourself.
That happens sometimes.
Okay. All right.
But I always win, so that's good.
Okay, good. Does I win or myself?
Depends on the day.
Okay. Talking to Smith in the circle. Yeah, looks like they might make a switch. And they are. Looks like Boren is going to take the ball now. Gonna let Boren warm up. Let's take a break. Be right back.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
So Obi's going to take third. Rode is up to bat. Rode 2 for 2, solo home run and a single. Right at the top there. 1-1. That fell back, way back. 1-2 to Rode. Low, ball 2. RBI single for Rode as Obi comes through. It's now 8-6.
Although the run came through, that was going to be impossible to stop. Good defense there, holding her to first base. Getting the ball back into the infield quick. That's a good job there. Now potential for a double out. Double play.
Olsen. 2 RBI, double RBI, double RBI, double. 2-run RBI double.
There you go.
Bourne's got that. 2 down.
Sometimes those easy little pop flies right at you. Sometimes they're the hardest ones because you overthink it a little bit. Thinking, oh my God, I gotta get this. Start rolling in your head. Oh my God, if I drop this, it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
All the things just start flooding in your brain. And nicely corralled in. Ooh.
And Evans now 2 for 2. Ball 1. The high throw from Nielsen doesn't get back in time. But it is 2 balls, no strikes to Evans. High for ball 3. It does throw me off, though. All the chatter and the yelling from the dugout. I looked, something happened.
Yeah, ball 4 just happened. That one came in low.
Keep the energy going.
Yeah, there's plenty.
Non-stop.
There's plenty. So Evans walks. Smith now. Pitches the outside. Strike 1. Miss on that one, strike 2.
Big swing, too, just a miss on that one. Coach Island wants to have a quick chat. I heard her say a couple of times, don't be second-guessing yourself. That's what's interesting about a coach, right? You get to really know your players. You know what they're doing. You know what their process is, what they're like at bat, and to be able to, see that in them. It's good coaching.
Good awareness.
Yeah. Don't second guess yourself. You could do it. Get out there, take your pitch. strike three and does it.
Willamette gets two across. Extend their lead now 8-6. Heading to the bottom of the fourth. Be right back.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
So get a substitution coming in here.
Number 6. Who's number 6?
Number 6 coming in for number 1. Number 6 is Emma Meeks.
Meeks in for Smith.
Meeks having to jump out of the way of that one.
1-1. Excuse me, I said Meeks for Smith. No. Pogue. Pogue was hitting 9th in the lineup.
Meeks just got strike 2 there. 2-2. Yeah, that one.
And what's up? And he caught it. Nice. Off the deflection. Still 2-2. So top of the order, Nielsen. It actually was the first strikeout for Gabica on that one. Nielsen hit well into center. The rush is there. Catches it out, number 2. Nielsen is hitless through 3.
What are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Gabica grounded out, lined out and grounded out in her first 2 at-bats. She's got 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul back. And strike looking. 1 down. It's 2 strikeouts for Boren. Now Ireland. RBI double and a ground out.
First pitch into the dirt for ball 1.
And she was going for those in the dirt last time up.
Yeah, she did swing at a couple low ones, huh?
Two balls, no strikes.
Both those pitches were the two opposite ends of where they could pretty much be.
Yes. We've covered the spectrum.
Boren get it right down in the middle here. There you go.
And then right the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike. I mean, that was a whole Goldilocks sequence right there with those 3. Too low, too high, just right.
And first strike.
Just outside. Three and 1. And she'll get the walk. And again, Toker.
Midnight.
Sure. Midnight?
Smoker.
Midnight. Striking at a ground out for her. The bunt is foul. That bunt will be successful. So Ireland at second. Top of the order again, Rush, 3 for 3. Infield single, and a triple. Ireland on second, 2 down.
Nielsen, the catcher, she's directing the outfielders, trying to get them in position.
Right up the middle. Ireland rounding third. Didn't look like the outfielders were aware that she was going for third. They need to throw it home. But it is tied at 9 now. Obi singled her last time up. She's 1 for 2. Takes that first strike. One to 1. Outside, ball 2. High for ball 3. And it'll be a walk for Obi. The road, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a solo shot. Got underneath that one and caught. Out number 3. Willamette ties it up into the bottom of the 5th, 9-9.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel, so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Smith up. Right at her last time up. Takes that first pitch for a ball. Can you believe the next weekend is May?
My birthday month.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. Yep. Outside ball 2.
Wow.
Birthday month, huh?
Yep. Me, my mom, it's Mother's Day. It's party month.
How has her visit been?
So far, so good. She's going to the ballet this evening with my daughter, who is also a ballerina. They're going to go watch a friend of my daughter's in a different company. They're going to go watch Cinderella. I don't even know. I'm trying to make plans to go somewhere, and she's like, "Oh, I've already got plans." I'm like, "Nana, you're making plans? I don't even know you're making plans."
I've already got plans.
Yeah, my little British mom.
Where are they watching it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the studio, and I'm not sure where they're
It's
watching.
not Studio Roxander?
No.
Okay.
My daughter dances for Miss Diana's in the mall, and she's Jasmine in their next upcoming production of Aladdin. Very excited. She's been wanting a lead role for a couple of years, so boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's pumped. She got to memorize like 17 dances.
Jeez.
I couldn't even memorize 17 different dance steps, never mind 17 dances.
I didn't know there were 17 dances.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to double check, just keep Smith in check.
So I said, have you learned them all yet? She goes, no, I haven't even learned them all. She said, we're working on a whole new world right now. Like that's like the major dance. I'm like, you want to get that one down first almost, you know?
Yeah. Smack foul, 1-1.
But it's a great way they do it because they incorporate like little ones that are, 3, 4, like that little, all the way up to my daughter who's 16. They have 17-year-olds. So they use a lot of the little ones for, big crowd scenes and stuff. It's really cute. I've been watching her dance, and she was like 2 or 3, so it's kind of her thing.
Yeah, she's stuck with it.
She's the only one.
Man.
She's the only kid who's stuck with something. My other kid, she tried all kinds of stuff. She was in speech and debate. She was on council. She did track and field. This is the best. She comes and says, Dad, can you sign my form for track and field? I said, oh, yeah, sure, babe. What are you going to run? She goes, I'm not going to run. I'm like, it's track and field. What do you mean you're not going to run? She goes, I'm doing pole vault.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Pole vault?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a party. So I got one kid who's into everything, one kid who's done one thing, and I have one kid who does nothing. She's the youngest. She's 11.
She's got time.
All she ever wants to do is just go to her friend's house, and they live on the other side of Medford. So it's always a PIA to get her over there or bring her back because it's so far from us. But they've been best friends, her and her little friend, forever because they used to live in Central Point right by us, and then they moved.
Well pitched, Gabica. Smith will take second.
Easy.
That's a full count.
And it's fun, though, watching them see how they get involved in different things and what they excel in, what they like. And then the oldest one just started focusing on school, 4.33 GPA. I know, it's ridiculous.
Strike out for Gabica. That
It's
is her
hard to be
second.
hard to be a dad to someone who's smarter than you. You know what I mean? I just kind of let her do her thing. I'm like, okay, just tell me where you are so I know you're safe. That's all I want to know.
Well, Bruner strikes out. Meeks now struck out her first time up.
Seemed like a hesitation in that swing there. She followed through on that one. That was a nice connection with that one. The hesitation kind of looked like it sent it foul.
One down, one on.
There you go.
And that might drop in between, and it does. No man's land between the second baseman and the right fielder. Runners at the corners.
Yeah, that was a good placement hit. Got that to drop right in the perfect spot there.
Back to the top of the order, Nielsen. Still hitless. Chop that one foul. In time to force out at second, not in time for the double. Smith comes home. 2 out. Eagle Point has the lead again, this time at 10-9. Hannon, 3 for 3.
Whoa.
Really inside. And she stopped her with her leg. She couldn't even get to the base and gets tagged out.
Yeah, I think she dove a little too early on that one. She just kind of stopped in the dirt.
Right at the top of the 6. We'll be back here on TimRockSports.net. It's trying to. There we go.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
We're back here, top of the 6th. 10-9 Eagle Point. Is Olsen for the Wolverines. 1 for 3. And she's ahead with 2 balls, no strikes.
3 balls now. That one came in low and almost in the dirt.
Catches that one, 3-1. You know, we get into where it's like July and August, and people will be like, oh, I can't wait for it's colder again, and cooler. That's what happens. No one's ever happy with what it is. They're not.
They're just used to it. Right, the seasons. But they like the seasons. They're nice. Having the difference and the change all the time.
A variety is good.
It is good. That's why I couldn't live in L.A. Way too many people.
We're talking about weather, and you said people. I like variety, change, weather, seasons. That's why I couldn't live in L.A.
Right.
Oh, because it's usually pretty temperate and like between 50 and 70. Nah. No, just too many people.
Too many people.
That doesn't even. Come on, man.
Way too many people.
Go. I think Evans out at first.
Plus, I can't surf. You have to surf if you live in L.A. I think it's one of the things they ask you on your residency. You want to get your new license or what have you. Do you need corrective lenses? No. Can you surf? No. No license. I tried it once. I almost died. I never did it. It was awful. Waves just beat the snot out of me. Number 13 coming in for number 1 for the Wolverines.
Smith will be out.
And Morris coming in.
Yeah, I'll let you know that not everybody in LA can surf. You'll be fine.
Kayla Morris up to bat.
High for ball 1. Bye.
Nice hit.
We are back. Now is the 5 of the 6, 1 out now. Apologize for that. System was not allowing us to get back on for some reason, but we are here.
It was not playing fair.
It was not.
Playing by its own rules, and that's not cool.
So Hannon flight out there. Bourne, the pitcher for Eagle Point, up now. She's up on that plate, and I did catch it. It's 1-1. And gets past. I believe that is Morrison left. Got past her. A double for Boren.
And then bobbled in the outfield as well, too. Not handled cleanly. Could have maybe held her at first, but that bobble there let her around second. Always love that insurance with nobody on first.
And Walden 2 for 3, two-run home run her last time up. Catches the inside. Bottom of the 6th here, Eagle Point able to get the go-ahead run. Then they come in to save it for the 7th. Gonna hold her at second. That's in time at first. Then she rushes over to third. 2 down. Mullen, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. That's outside ball 1. Up and behind. 2 balls, 1 strike. In the dirt. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that one just got loose from her. Yeah, actually hit her, and they're giving her a base.
Okay. Wasn't sure where that ricocheted off. First and third. Marshall without a hit so far. That one's foul. This would be a great time for her to get her first hit today.
Sure would with 2 outs, and you've got runners on the corners. Get third base in, give you the lead. So we head into the last inning. Definitely would want to have that go ahead.
In the dirt, and
here.
She comes home. Eagle Point now with the lead 11-10.
And Bailey makes it all the way around to third.
1 ball, 1 strike. Eagle Point now with the lead 11-10.
Way to take advantage of that. Bailey Mullen going from first all the way to third on the wild pitch. Plus you get that insurance run.
It's a little pressure off Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
He hits it deep for the warning track. And it is caught, though. But they get that important run to take the lead into the top of the 7th and the chance to close it out and win Game 1. We will be right back.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and 10,000. Be there.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3P Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
One and one now. 2-1. Bourne looking to close it out for the Eagles and take game one. 3 outs left for the Wolverines. A tie for ball 3. Full count now. Now we've got the tying run on first for the Wolverines. Center fielder Rush, 4 for 4. 3 singles and a triple. Hit foul, 1-1.
Oh, but nice cut on that one. Straighten that one up a little bit. That might have been another one over the fence.
Now it gets behind. It's got runner on second. Two and one to Rush. And that is fair. That will tie this one up. Rush keeps going. She's in with a triple. And she's coming home.
Yeah, she didn't want to leave it there at 3, thinking I can get 4.
That's another triple.
The cutoff at second base there had a little problem with it, and she looked back at third base, saw I can make this, went for it. Now Willamette up by 1. We got a game.
She might declare the game. Obi now. 1 to Obi. So you get that scream like that when she fouled it back, way out of play. But it's like, whoa, what happened? Like it was in play, but it wasn't. It was way out.
Way out.
So 1 and 2. Yeah, that's called a ball. 2 and 2. Outside, 3 and 2. No matter what happens the rest of this top half of the inning, we are going to the bottom of the 7th. And another runner. Still nobody out. Road, who's 3 for 4. Sole home run, single, RBI single, and a flyout.
And she does something interesting every time she comes up for a bat. She takes her finger and puts a little line in the dirt just outside the batter's box right before she steps in. And a lot of athletes are very superstitious.
Yeah.
I don't know what that could be. That's an interesting one.
She's drawn a line in the sand.
That's it. Maybe that's
you
just
have superstitions?
symbolism. Drawing a line.
Little stitious. Not superstitious, just little stitious.
A little stitious?
What did you have any little stitiouses?
Little stitiouses?
Little stitiouses? Little stitious?
I definitely had my routines, especially in golf.
That's what they become, right? I mean, it's like a...
Yeah.
Because you feel like you have to do something.
It gets your head in the game for sure,
yeah.
too.
Thought that was strike. Thought that was ball 4, threw the bat away, but it was a strike.
Because I believe it was Nomar Garcia-Parra in baseball where he had his straps. He would certain number of times his wrist straps
before
he would. Yeah.
That is annoying.
That one hit really well and gone.
And maybe drawing a little line in the sand worked.
Looks like it did.
So 14-11 now. 2 home runs for Road.
Yeah. Wolverines liking that one, doing the woos out in the dugout. Feel like they've got this one in the books. Sure, they'd love to come all the way down here and at least take the first win of this doubleheader. Since it's a beautiful day, we invite you out here to Eagle Point Park. Enjoy this perfect weather for Game 2. We can't bring it to you. Plus, you don't want to watch it inside. Get out here and enjoy this perfectness.
It's called perfection, Danny.
Oh, perfection.
And it's an opinion, my friend.
Well, my opinions
It's good.
are perfect.
Okay, it's good. I'll say it's good.
Great.
Nice breeze.
I'm fine, but it's not just...
No clouds.
And you're all saying this after all the rain we've had, too. It's like, of course you want some stuff, right?
Actually, the rain's been pretty good this week, too. Hopefully it keeps these fires down for this summer.
I don't burn in the rain.
No, you don't.
I burn it in this.
Unless it's acid rain.
I'd rather melt than burn. See, that's why I said I'd rather freeze to death, because at least when you go numb, you don't feel anything, and then you get warm, and then you're dead. Whereas you burn, it's just, and that's it. Like, it's just hell the whole way through.
Well, once it goes past your nerve endings, you don't actually feel it anymore. If you're on fire, once it burns past your nerves,
just
then
don't want to.
You don't feel it.
It's like in the Hobbit, man, when they're trying to get him to go with them. Like, what is this about? Possible immediate Incineration. What is it? Incineration?
Incineration.
Like the dragon, because they're going against the dragon. He's like, it's really just intense, searing pain, and then poof. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Stubbing a toe hurts more.
Paper cut. Pretty bad.
Paper cut.
We'll see. It is, because it never goes away. It's like every time you touch it, it's like you refresh it.
Coach White wanting to have a little meeting here.
Olsen on first now. Nobody out still. Eagle Point wants to have a chance. They got to limit this damage. Another switch. And we've got Smith back in. Interesting. We're going to take a break.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
So Smith is back in the pitch. Already behind Evans. 3-0 now. And 4 straight balls to Evans. It's first and second now. Nobody out. Morris now struck out looking, her first time up. Inside ball 1. And so Smith goes out, plays in the field. Position player comes back in now. I mean, how long is it going to take for her to get right back into it? Because that's 5 straight balls from her. Scoop for 1 out. They advance to second and third. There's Gabica up now. I mean, how difficult is that? To have to switch a couple of times between pitcher and position in the game.
Well, you know, when you're a pitcher and you're throwing it in there and you get a flow and you get a vibe and you get a feel for it and you find a sweet spot and you're doing that rotation and then you get out in the field and you're just kind of hanging out there if nothing's coming your way and, you know, you're not doing a whole lot of throwing back in from out there. And then to come back in, yeah, you got to get right back in that groove again. That's tough. That's not an easy switch.
In the dirt behind, that'll score another run. Olsen comes across. It's now 15-11. 1 out. Evans heads to third. As the game has now hit 2 hours. That one's foul. This is the time when the second game was supposed to start. Don't hit well into right. Should be caught. Under it. Tags up at third. And she just avoids the tag. That was
the way she
great.
slid and fell. She is looking a little sore getting up on that one. Yeah, she's coming off limping.
But that was a wonderful throw from right.
Yeah, sure was. And a really funny slide, too, to be able to deke out the catcher.
Right to Smith. Ireland's retired. 6 runs put across. We head to the bottom of the 7th. It's a tall order for the Eagles to get back into this one and extend it or win it. Be right back.
Gather and memories are made. Caprock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Smith hits that well, and it's gone. Solo shot from Smith. And the comeback is on.
Too bad the Eagles couldn't have a couple of people on that one. That'll help squish a little bit, but that's a great start. Well, solo homer. Girls are happy about that.
16-12. And now Bruner. The game is definitely not over.
It's not over.
Nope.
Ain't over till it's over.
That was right down the middle.
A late swing from Bruner, too.
They put through 12. What's 4 more? Low, ball 1. Two and 1. right to third. Olsen throws her out. 1 down. So Meeks 1 for 2. Her third at bat. Takes that from ball 1. They miss on that one. Strike 2.
Nice hit.
And that drops over Olsen's head. So Meeks safe at first. No balls, 1 strike.
Nice hit down to left field. Runners now on second and third. No one could be brought down by the left fielder. Line drive out there, down to 1 out.
Meeks to second. 2 down. So Boren. Two balls, no strikes. Two and one. That will bounce off the glove into left field. That will score Meeks and Nielsen.
An overthrow at second. She'll get all the way to third. And thinking about coming home for a second, but decides nope.
It's now 16-14. Tyne run up to bat.
The rally is still on.
Walden is 2 for 4.
Could potentially tie it right here.
Could they do it?
I mean, everything else has been happening in this game. Why not?
Foul back.
That was a good-looking pitch and swing, but that might have gone the other way.
Right back at us. Good thing we ducked.
That one scare you?
I saw it. I was like, oh, there it goes. I'm just going to, I don't know.
I just
knew
looked
it'd be
over to
stopped.
watch your reaction. I was watching Psych with my little one the other day. I don't know if you've ever seen that TV show, but it's pretty funny. Anyways, I knew a certain thing was coming up, and right when it happened, it totally scared her. I knew it was going to happen. It was super fun. I'm like, that scare you a little bit, babe? She's like, yeah.
Still 1 and 2. It's in a couple episodes. It's pretty good.
Psych? That's a good one. That's a good, clean, wholesome fun. Plus, Sean and Gus are idiots, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walden's already hit a home run today. That's high for ball 2. Outside, ball 3.
Talk about who's the pressure on with a full count. I'd say pressure's on the batter this time. Those Wolverines already had the lead. And that went right down.
That should be routine. It is.
That'll do it.
Go to break real fast. That is your final. We'll come back to have a player of the game. Be right back.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
You go grab her. I'll plug in your mic.
Welcome back, guys. We're going to try to go ahead and get a player of the game here. We've nominated Jocelyn Rush with Willamette. Taylor's going to grab her right now. Well, she went 5 for 5. Ended up having the go-ahead run at 12-11. She's working on getting her right now.
Yeah.
So go, yes, grab it. Yep. So see that 16-14. Man, a lot of hits, a lot of runs in this one. Okay. You see Taylor is with Jocelyn Rush, our player of the game for today. Go for it.
Jocelyn, so you were 5 for 5 today. You had 3 singles, 2 triples, and 2 RBIs. What was your mindset going into this game?
To just play as hard as I could, make sure I'm there for my girls and pick them up if they're ever down.
Awesome. Love it. And how confident do you feel going into this next game?
I feel like if we just play the same way and just keep our heads up, we'll be fine. We just got to keep playing.
Perfect. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jocelyn. Appreciate it. There we go. 16-14. Jocelyn, you heard that, 5 for 5. What a game for her. We had several opportunities. Other people who could have also got player of the game. I mean, Road had 2 home runs, single. We were looking at Eagle Point, too, because we didn't know which way this would go, really. And so that is your final score here, 16-14 on the John Scott scoreboard. Doubleheader here coming up. We will not be covering that ourselves, but we have a lot of games coming up next week. Final thoughts from you, Danny.
It was a great game. If you can make it out here, come out to Eagle Point Field. That was great. It's going to be another great matchup. It was back and forth the whole way through. You got everything in there. Some a couple homers, some full bases. One player got hit. Luckily, nothing too bad. No double plays, but I mean that's all right. We've had it was a lot of fun. You might see one of those at the next game. So if you can make it out, come on down. And that was a good fight by both teams. Wolverines just with the win.
And Taylor, any final thoughts from you on how this went? There was a lot of 30 runs.
That was an awesome game.
30 runs.
That was awesome. That was a close one. That was fun. And it was a beautiful day.
Yes. It's nice. It's
Perfect
nice.
day for
Okay.
some softball.
Just make sure I'm not burned. But yes, great. Little bit of breeze, not too shabby. It is good. It's good for sports. It is definitely, yes. If you're doing some outdoors, this is a good weather to have that happen. But then to see the final score on the scoreboard again, 16-14. Willamette, ranked 21 in the state, taking on Eagle Point in this first of 2. Thank you for watching, everyone. For Willamette, when you do go home, hopefully safe travels. And for Willamette Wolverines, your team as well. Safe travels to you as well. Again, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate all of our sponsor support, which you saw several times, many times throughout our broadcast today. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. For Taylor Thompson, Danny Canada, I'm Aaron Nelson, saying thank you for watching. Have a wonderful night, wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time.